This is my untold story behind the scenes. So many people think that, being sitting behind a camera was so easy. And I think the word I can summarize for 2018 for myself to end this chapter of 2018 is resilient. The stuff that you guys don't see behind the scene is not always beautiful and glam, and I'm doing so great all the time. And I think I really struggled in 2018. It wasn't easy for me emotionally and physically. I Starting from January, I had a change of love within my relationship with my past partner. It wasn't easy at all because I had to create a new identity for myself. So my recovery time was really challenging from January to April. And not only that, I had to find my own identity again because that identity from 2017 no longer exists. I'm completely a new person, and that's what it does to you. And it's, no matter how strong you are as a soul, no matter how many Ironman or triathlons and especially if you're a single mother, I totally get it. It's never easy. And especially if there's people depending on you. The areas that I was really challenging was my business, my identity, my health, and my family. It was all of them at the same time, and it was never an easy place for me. I never thought myself in a million years that I would be sitting in a wheelchair, and that's what actually happened after April. I was recovering from an accident, and it wasn't easy. Not only that, every day was a struggle just getting out of the bed, and just you kind of lose that momentum. Not only momentum, but you take things for granted. I had to rely quite a bit on other people to help me to get one point to point A to point B. And sitting behind a wheelchair wasn't easy. And I know it was temporary for the meantime while I was recovering from my accident. And that wasn't easy for myself, especially I'm such a go-getter. And making videos, what kept me from going like bonkers between the four walls that I was confined to was me reaching out to you guys and making videos and doing interviews and things like that. It was such a good place for me that I was able to help other people. And I know that so many women out there were struggling in a relationship and reached out and wanted to get help, including my students. I'm so happy of the transformation, even as small, even as one person, whoever watches my video, I'm so grateful that I made a significant change to them. And like I said, this is my untold story behind the scenes. So many people think that, be sitting behind a camera was so easy, but it's not at all. It's not. And we go through stuff as well. I'm going through a few deaths in my family or some illness. And I really think anything that is so pity, honestly, life is too short, really. These people are no longer going to be with you, or you might not be here. So I really want you to take the opportunity to really reflect on what was 2018. What are the things that you have struggled? Was it creating lasting love or self-discovery for yourself? What was it? For me, really, at the end of the day, I think it was an opportunity to sit and pause. And I didn't have an opportunity to do that. I was too busy pleasing others and not myself. And I'm glad that I went through something like this. Would I do it again? Maybe not. Not in that terms, right? It was deep and dark. I never thought I would have done anything so challenging, so hard, and heartbreaking to my own soul. Really, it was an ego battle that I couldn't get up. that was it. I was confined to this chair, and that was it. And nobody understood how you feel and what you're going through. And if you're going through some health stuff, I get it. Like, we all have it, and we don't want to take that for granted. Health is wealth, right? Really. And love is part of it too. And so I'm so happy, you know, at the end of 2018, I was supposed to be in America, and I finally am in America at the beach, hanging out, reflecting on life, and was able to take my office for the very first time to have like feeling beach sand on my feet. And you can see me walking here. I'm so embarrassed that I couldn't even show footage of me sitting in the wheelchair and how I struggle, you know, just day-to-day tasks. But I'm so happy that I'm back walking and rehabbing and being able to feel my feet again. And that was key, is getting that root. I want to thank you so much for sticking here with me, watching these videos throughout the whole year. I want to thank also people who really support me and believe in me and rooting me on when I had doubts if this is the path that I really want to take. And I don't know how many coach or even therapists out there really invest themselves in education. And I, you know, that was the biggest decision for me, to go back and really fight for my PhD and become a certified transactional analyst and help people on the area of communication. And there's always room for improvement, no matter what. And I definitely am sitting in front of you, and I'm definitely not preaching that I'm perfect. But what I am is resilient. That's what I am. You know, you heal, rise, and you thrive. And that's really the key of my slogan here. You know, I'm so, like I said, like, I'm grateful to be sitting in front of you and having this telling you my story and being really vulnerable, what actually happened to me. And, you know, if you didn't see me for a long time because I was in no man's land, that could be a story on its own. If you want to hear me, how did I get stuck in no man's land, I'm happy to tell that story to you. Just leave a comment down below. And I just want to sign off 2018, and I look forward 2019 being with you. So exciting. Got so many great interviews as well. And it's such an awesome place to be here with you guys. And like I said, my number one reason why I'm on YouTube is to be able to help other people. I know that it's selfish of me if I kept all this knowledge on me and not share it. So like I said, I couldn't be grateful doing this and have the equipment and have the brain capacity to do it. It really is. I pray every day that my brain is protected. It doesn't matter if I was in a wheelchair. As long as the brain is working, I can get there. I'm happy to do that. So I'm signing off. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for 2019 and making the difference out there. And like I said, it's such a great place to be. And I'm so grateful for you joining this journey and creating lasting love in your relationship and within yourself. And remember, like I always say, you gotta try, you gotta be resilient. You gotta be resilient no matter what life it throws at you.